Hey guys, what's going on? Making two videos today. So I was doing a lot of thinking about, something that I've seen that a lot of my clients struggle with their dogs, and that is the way they think about their dogs in relation to themselves. So what I mean by that is a lot of people think about their dogs as their children. They almost think that their children and their dog is tantamount. And this creates a lot of problems because if we look at a dog, and we all know this and it's common sense, but a dog is biologically and genetically closer to a wolf than it is a child. So if we treat our dogs like a child, we're going to invariably have a lot of behavioral issues. We're going to have things like jumping on people. We're going to have things like pulling on the lead, stealing food, destroying things, lunging at other dogs, resource guarding, being possessive of food, not letting the owner take toys out of the dog's mouth, and the whole litany of issues. But I think that a lot of this really stems from the fact that a lot of people don't realize that their dog is closer to a wolf than it is a child. Simple things that I think are really, again, it's not in every single case, but these are guidelines. I think that if you do live by them, they will help you in the long run. Is our dogs should not be sleeping with us. Okay, our dogs should not be lying on the couch with us. Our dogs should not be eating at the table. Our dogs should not be eating human food. Our dogs should be waiting to get out of the crate. They should not be busting out of the crate as soon as we open the door. Okay, our dogs should not be busting out of the house when we're about to take them for a walk. When I tell my dog to come, he needs to come the first time. So these are all things that, a lot of people say, yeah, I hear you, Aaron, I hear you, but I just love my dog and I can't do that to him. I would hurt him. I'd feel like I was being mean to him. The reality is that you're being mean to him by doing what you're doing. You're not providing that dog any structure, any leadership, any guidance, any accountability. Dogs are pack animals. They need a pack structure. And the problem I see with most dog owners is that they're not implementing proper pack leadership. So the dog is confused, it's stressed out, it doesn't know what's expected of it, it doesn't know what's right and what's wrong. So invariably we have a dog that does whatever it wants, and we have a dog that doesn't know what between right and wrong. It's like a child that's never had any boundaries, or a child that's never been taught any sense of self-awareness, how that child interacts with the world, how that child, that there's consequences for actions, there's boundaries, there's, for every action. I mean, and this is just a law of physics too. I mean, for every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. There's a second or third law of Newton's laws of thermodynamics. So I mean, this is just something that we need to accept as fact. What you see here, this dog is super calm. You see she's relaxed. She's lying down on the floor. I'm sitting at the couch. This is our first session. Before that, her owner could not sit on the couch without getting absolutely mugged by this dog. She couldn't have friends come over and sit on the couch because the dog would constantly be in their face, would be barking and barking and barking and barking and going absolutely nuts when anybody would come to the door. I'm not seeing that with this dog now. I'm not seeing that with this dog because I'm creating guidance, I'm creating boundaries, I'm creating accountability. I'm letting the dog know, hey, what you are allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. We can't discipline our dogs, we can't get angry at our dogs if we haven't taught them what we want them to do first. So, I think it's perfectly okay to praise, good girl, praise the dog, pat the dog, good girl, when she's doing something we want her to do. Rewards should be reinforcing the behavior we want to see in our dogs. It's not the other way around. I mean, how many times do you see somebody, they come home, their dog jumps on them and they give them a hug and they're giving them all this affection? What do you think that's doing? It's encouraging the dog to do it more. And then when your 80-year-old grandmother comes over who just broke her hip, the dog You know, you got your 85-pound golden retriever who jumps on the dog, knocks her down, and now she doesn't want to come over your house anymore. So these are all things that I was just thinking about this. This is just a thought I had in my mind of like what, I'm going to try to really make, I don't want to say a video a day because I don't want to not live up to my word, but I want to at least make a couple videos a week of what I think a lot of people that I see are struggling, how I can help more people with their dogs. Again, I'm Aaron Baden. I'm with Harmony Canine Training. Check me out, harmonycaninetraining.com. Also check out my Facebook page. Like this video down here, and just the takeaway from this video is simply treat your dogs. When you look at your dog, don't look at him like he's an extension of your children. He's not. He is a dog, and accordingly, we have to treat him as such. We can't sit here and, personify the dog with human characteristics. That doesn't work, right? Like it's a separate. It's a species that needs. It needs guidance. It needs structure. It needs these things. Or this is the number one reason that I see, the most common reason why the behavioral problems are existing in the first place, is that the dog doesn't know what's expected of it, or the person doesn't know how to set boundaries. I'm Aaron Baden with Harmony Canine Training. I'm here to teach you guys this. I got into this industry because I had horrible problems with my dog. I couldn't control him. Now I have a dog that is absolutely stellar. I also got in this because I just love dogs. So if you're looking for someone who is going to go the extra mile, someone who's going to train at your home, at your convenience, or wherever you want to train, whether that's the beach, the park, the mountains, the metro parks, wherever it is, I'm your guy. I do one-on-one training. I don't do group classes. I do group classes, but that's only after you train with me one-on-one. I train with you. This is the results you get. Hold on. Let's get good. This dog. Is this dog showing any signs of behavioral issues, any stress, any anxiety? No. Because she's being trained. So there you have it. I'll look forward to hearing any responses from you guys. I'll have more videos to come, but again, your dog is not a child. Your dog is descended from a wolf, so treat it accordingly. Great, bye.